And now to some new coverage you can count on this morning, as a new K-12 private school is set to open in Huntsville by the fall of 2025. The Rock Church is using the site of the former Butler High School to open Kingdom Heights Preparatory School. The church is still working to raise more than $4 million to renovate the facility. It served Huntsville city schools from 1951 until 2015.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now, and it is time for us to talk about great news, and you're hearing more of it when it comes to the CHOOSE Act, Alabama's version of school choice. Not perfect, but still pretty damn good. You're hearing about it right here, where you have a old public school site that has been decommissioned and then sold to a private entity, in this case a church, and they're now going to launch a K-12 school for the community. This is great news. There'll be so many people complaining about it. Oh, they're going to be taking money and giving it to these private entities, these churches. It shouldn't be done. Oh, it's just so wrong. Well, one of the other complaints was it was going to be people that are already enrolled in private school taking advantage. Well, here is new classroom space for private schools coming online. You should be absolutely ecstatic about that. That means people who are in a public school right now will have an opportunity to go to a private school that has 0 students in it right now, meaning that at minimum will open up private school space elsewhere. Think about how lucky you are to have this happen. All you detractors and those who said it was a bad idea, because only people would benefit if they were already in private schools. Oh, you didn't really mean that. Your problem was they were leaving the monopoly of the public school system, and that was your actual problem. Oh, okay. I knew that already, but it's funny to see you already kind of admitting that. You pathetic losers. This is why you lose. I think it's worth pointing that out. This also reminds me that there's a public school already in the state of Alabama, a public school system in Lee County, that said, we'd like to get in on this as well.
Well, school choice is becoming more and more a reality for parents these days, especially in parts of East Alabama. One county has made the decision to accept applications for out-of-state students for the upcoming school year.
The Lee County School District is the one local district so far that has decided to do that, with certain requirements like tuition payment. News Leader 9's Justin Brown has more.
The success of every student is the goal of every school district. And according to Lee County Schools Superintendent Dr. Mike Howard, Lee County Schools has decided to expand their limits to accept students who reside in other school districts.
Now, that story is from earlier this year, but I still like to point it out because, again, these are new options for parents. Is the education system in the state of Alabama good enough for you? It's not good enough for my kid. That's why I pay for him to go to a private school. I don't think it's good enough for your kid, which is why I think you should have the option to send your kid to a better school if you want to. It won't work for everyone. Some parents won't be able to pay the added costs. All of that is 100% true, but it is not a reason to trap kids inside public schools that don't work for them. Let's create more opportunities. This law, the CHOOSE Act, is clearly doing just that. Again, Alabama public schools are not good enough for my kid. They're not good enough for your kid either. And that's why I'm pro school choice. And that's why I'm pro CHOOSE Act. And all of this is great news.